we've had a lot of games in a short period of time here since we came back from break, and we knew it wasn't going to be easy, and we were going to be tested in different ways, and I just am really proud of the way our team stuck together, played together, and found a way to win this game. They being down 1-0 in the second, we could have packed it up and we had scoring opportunities. We weren't able to score, and then I just am really proud of the resiliency and how these players have been able to play here in the last couple of weeks since we came back from break.
Tony, first off, congratulations on being the BC all-time defensive goal leader currently. So congrats. Can you just take us through those 2 third-period goals? It looked like you went to the similar spot. Was it more scouting report or right place, right time?
Yeah, I think it was just right place, right time. It happens a lot when the forwards are cycling in the corners. I'm kind of that weak side D. I try to find a nice soft spot just to be open and find a passing lane. And it was great work by the forwards to find that passing lane, and I knew I just had to get the puck through. I couldn't get it blocked. I wouldn't heard the end of that. So I think whenever I got the puck, I just tried to shoot, and our forwards did a great job taking away the goalie's eyes toward the end of the game. That's something we try to adjust, and I just try to shoot through the screen.
And you've been on a bunch of BC teams with great defenses, great offenses. You're a senior this year. What's it like adjusting and embracing that role this year, being a senior on a different type of BC team?
Yeah, I mean, all 4 years our teams have been unbelievable, like great talent, great leaders, and I think being on the other side of it and being an upperclassman and being a leader, it's a different perspective, and it's interesting to see and like things that other captains did for us. So it's just important to keep everyone close and keep the support going throughout the year and just to have fun with it.
Tony, you had the 4-goal game earlier on in the month, and then today, just what's been clicking for you offensively?
I think just finding lanes, honestly, and just being an outlet for the forwards and just kind of knowing where I want to shoot beforehand is just what I try to focus on.
How have you seen yourself develop in general over the past 4 years?
I'd say it's been a long journey. I get more comfortable as the years go on, and just having more confidence, I think, is key. And just being able to produce, especially my senior year, to be the best I can for the underclassmen.
Just defensively, getting to play in front of Katie Burt, that has to help confidence a little bit too.
Yeah, definitely. Katie Burt's been awesome her whole time at BC, and I think this year she's personally taken a huge step and carrying the team in ways, and times when we can't get the puck out, we know that we can count on her to make a great save or 3 saves in a row.
Coach, can you just speak a little bit to how you've seen Tony develop as a player over the past few years?
Yeah. Tony's a real smart player and has been that way for all 4 years that she's been here. And I think, the way she uses her teammates, the way she, like she just said, finds lanes, finds ways to she's such a smart player that she knows when she does something wrong now. If there's something that she should, we've been talking to her about, and she knows it. You don't even have to tell her. But she cares about it. She cares about it, and she really wants to be good. And I think she's really developed into a really good defenseman. She's over her 4 years, she's gotten herself in better shape. She's gotten stronger. She's moves pucks. She knows how to play our D zone, knows what she's supposed to do. And on that side of it, she's become a leader. And I think the younger players look up to her, whether they're a forward or a D or a goalie. They look up to Tony, and I think she's done a phenomenal job of helping our team be where it is now.
For Coach, Tony's had 7 goals the past 4 games. How does that help open up, I guess, everything else and really lead to the success of the team?
Yeah, I hope she keeps scoring like that. But we have some pretty potent offense, but I think there's times where that pressure is on those kids to produce because they see that as their role to produce. And when someone like Tony gets a couple for us, I think it allows those other players to take a deep breath and not feel like they have to be the ones that are scoring all the time. And obviously they're still trying to score, but at least they get a little bit of a break. And get to work on other things kind of while they're watching Tony score. But so it certainly opens things up.
Coach, Tony mentioned Katie Burt. She's now 1 win away from tying the NCAA record in career wins. How big is it this season to have Katie Burt between the pipes? Yeah,
she's great. I mean, she's developed here, over her 4 years and just become more confident in herself. And, she's seen, I think, a few more shots this year than in past years. But, there have been games that she's held us in the game and allowed us to go on offense. And like Tony says, we can make mistakes. A few mistakes in that D zone, and she finds a way to make a save for us, a huge save, and that's that's what you need going down the stretch is a hot goaltender and someone that's confident and someone that the D she's got their back, and I think she's been able to do that for us this year.
Tonight in the series this weekend, you went 0 for 8 on the power play. Is there anything you can clean up going into that Providence series next weekend?
Yeah, we'll keep working on it. I just think we got a little lax there. We tried to change it up today so that we would kind of give that group a break for a minute, and hopefully we'll be able to go back to it. But I think sometimes it's nice to get a new look, work with a few different players and see if that works. And then, those 5 players on our one power play are a pretty potent group. And, sometimes I think they can get stuck into the rhythm of using the same, making the same plays and get out of our formation a little bit. And we need to get back into it and kind of work on that. But yeah, we know special teams is important going down, when you get down to it. So, we got to focus on both power play and penalty kill.
Today's skate with the Eagles. What's that mean for you specifically in the program in general for BC here?
Yeah, the support today. Just looking around in the crowd, and it's such a, there were a lot of people here today, and a lot of little girls, and a lot of, watching these players play, and our program has grown, here in the last 10, 15 years, and hopefully these little kids will end up coming here and when they're older. But my daughter's out there. She's pumped to skate with the Eagles, and she thinks she's on the team. But it's still so exciting for her to get out there with them. And I know Court's nieces or nephews are here, and everyone's just excited. It's an exciting time to be out on the ice with such a great team, and I think it's just a fun moment for all of us.